What's up, guys? TK Vibing. No. What's up, guys? TK Vibing here. TK Vibes, TK or Tatum Miller. And on today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to run really fast like this. Here. Run really fast, vertical, Lucio, slippery wall run. Just a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to do, this is what the running looks like. Bam. But that's the first thing I'm going to be going over is the running. So this is normal speed. Look, this is just how you would normally funny run, right? Yeah, I'll do a timer to see how long it takes to get to that wall, or I'll just count. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5. So about 5 seconds. Now I'm going to do the thing. Ready? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. That was only 3 seconds from the stump. I mean, from the leaderboard to that wall. So how to do this is, you know, if you have a big boundary, this only works for people who have big boundaries. Or you could just master running, like you could just master running. But what I do is I run in my boundary while I funny run in game. It makes me go really fast. It's basically breaking speed cap for how fast you can run. But now I'm going to show you how to long jump. Long jump, you don't necessarily need a big boundary, but if you're short and you're like 4 or 5 or something, then you need a big boundary. But if you're like, I mean, actually no, you don't need a big boundary. You just need to know the timing. Look, see, I just crouched right there. I'm just kidding, I didn't just crouch. I mean, I can make that if I just crouch, look. See? That was actually just crouching. And leaning. I just crouched and then leaned. So I jump, crouch, lean. But what you could do to make it easier is you could jump, crouch, run. And this also makes it easier. And then this jump. And then you could do this jump. But you basically just jump, crouch, jump in game, crouch, walk forward in real life. But yeah. Now, vertical. I mean, Lucio. Everybody wants to know how to Lucio, right? That's a bad one. Everybody wants to know how to Lucio, right? I keep getting bad ones. But I'm on 120 hertz right now, so I can't Lucio that good. There, that was a little bit better. But if I was on 60 hertz, it'd be way easier. But what I do is I put my hands like this. Like that. People are asking just to look cool how to stick to the wall. In public lobbies, people ask, how do you stick to the wall like this? What you do, you slowly extend your arm out. They just stick. There's the Lucio. But what I do with my hands is I put them kind of like by my belly a little bit, and then I put my right hand like this. Now I put my left hand like this. And I guess I'll just go like this. And my tips to do that and just master that is to go one at a time. Like really slow, like this, until you can manage to get fast. So speed it up. Just speed it up every time until you can do this. Takes practice though, but the second to last mechanic is verticaling. Like I said, 120 hertz, so I can't vertical. I mean, I still can, but it's way harder. But that's not a vertical, that's a wall scale. People say that's a vertical, but it's not. That's a wall scale. Vertical is when you go straight up, like that. I'm not the best at this. There we go. That's better. But what I'm doing with my hand, I have it pretty close to my body. If you have your hand far away from your body, you're not going to stick to the wall as good. Like, see, you can barely go up. But if you have it closer, bam. And what I do with my hand, I flick my wrist, just barely. I flick my wrist down, so I go down. So I go up. Because if you just don't flick your wrist at all and just let it flop, you're not gonna go anywhere like this. You're just not gonna go anywhere. But if you kind of stiffen your wrist and flick it a little bit, you can go up. And then you just do little tiny circles. Another thing, face into the wall a little bit, that helps also. See? But here's my wall scale. That's a bad one. Now, ice hopping / crouch jumping. So, ice hopping is this. Hold on. Here, I'll show you what ice hopping is. Just normal ice hopping. Look, this is what it is. Plain, just right there. How do you do that? You get off the snow and then the ice. Kind of like the old slip slap. We're going to hit forward on the snow and down on the ice. Like you're going to forward down. So it makes you go like that. Forward down. Then if you time it really good, you can get pretty high here. That's a bad timing one. But now if you add that with crouch jumping, you can basically make it up there. If you get the timing right and stuff. If you don't know how to crouch jump, I'll teach you right now. Crouch jumping is when you jump, you crouch, and then you stand up. It makes you go a little bit higher. This is just normal jumping. I can't make that right. But then if I crouch jump, well, had bad accuracy right there. But if I crouch jump, bam, I could actually touch that. I could probably get on top. There you go. I got on top. I had to jump though. But it's way more effective on the ice. So if you'd snow, ice, crouch, stand up. If you really want to, you could hit snow, ice, crouch, jump. So like this. Just to get yourself some extra height. I could do a crouch jump and jump right here. I could here. That was with jumping. So multiple areas you can do this at. My favorite is over here. I love doing it over here. Oh, well, that's a bad one. But you could get on top of that castle if you get a good timing one. I like to go into that window. I gotta get the timing right. All of these are a little bit different. The easiest one for me to do is over there. The hardest one is probably this one. And then you could use it right here. Like that. Here. Even back. But yeah, those are all the moves in the new Christmas update. Well, it's not really new. It's like 4 weeks old, I think. But yeah, I'll make some more tutorials on like, oh wait, I forgot to do slippery wall running. Okay, one last thing, slippery wall running. Okay, it's the last thing, slippery wall running. How to do this? I'm gonna try to do this really quick because this video is like 20 minutes long. Slippery wall running. It's like normal wall running, but you're gonna hit harder. Not like super hard, because this is if you hit as hard as possible. If I hit as hard as possible on the slippery walls, look. It pushes me off. But if you don't hit as hard as possible, like halfway to as hard as possible, look, this is what happens. Here. So it goes like, see? But you could add to that and make it go halfway of as fast as possible, and then you can do it. But yeah, I'll make some more tutorials in the next update, probably, but I won't if you guys don't give me the 51 subs and 1 like on this video. 51 subs by tomorrow and 2 likes. And 1 like on the video. So, to do that, more tutorials. Bye.